So this should not hurt at all.
Oh.
And that's coming up right here. So this is our cotton ball.
Hey. Oh, so much better.
And there's the cotton swab.
Wow.
And there we go.
I feel much better. I can hear better with no hearing aid.
All right. You want to take a look at it?
No. What was it though?
It definitely is a bug. I think it's probably a small cockroach.
Okay, so let me take a look, make sure it's all clear.
Once the procedure is over, I take one final look in the ear just to make sure that the ear canal looks healthy and that we have everything.
Alrighty, and you can hear now, huh?
I can hear.
Just like that, the patient's good to go. It doesn't need any further follow-up, and it's always a good story to tell friends and family.
I can hear again and less pressure.
It feels a lot better.
So this is why in ENT world, we always say, never clean your ears with anything bigger than your elbow. Smaller than your elbow. Never clean your ears with anything smaller than your elbow.
My 40 years of working in emergency departments, I've just seen a slew of different kind of bizarre things that people had stuck in them. Bows and arrows stuck in the extremity, stuck earrings. Little kids will come in with hair tourniquets, where the mother's hair gets wrapped around the finger. Fish hooks are another nemesis for patients. I had a young lady one time with a pencil sticking out of her neck. Not crying, not upset, but with this large pencil just sticking out from her neck. And it's not uncommon for little boys that are zipping up their pants that they'll catch the foreskin of the penis in the zipper. That's a challenge when it happens. One of the injuries that we see intermittently are nail gun injuries. Many times they're just pulling these nails out and putting a little bacitracin ointment and some gauze and some duct tape and going back to work. Then there are times, though, where that's not going to work.
I just put shingles on my nail gun went over.
Straighten your finger?
I can't straighten it.
Can't? Okay. And you can feel me touching here?
Yes, sir.
So one patient I had, a fairly large nail, just go straight through the bone. And so our challenge was then, did it fracture the bone? Is he going to get an infection?
We're going to do a digital block on this.
Yep.
And then we'll get an x-ray after that.
These nails are not just the everyday nails. They actually have some wire looped around there, and they can tear up tissues as they go in, and it definitely makes pulling them out harder. It's out. What was most dramatic about it, he put the saline bottle right on the wound, and you could see saline just squirting out the other side. And that means that was one heck of a hole. One of the more dramatic images that I have of things that were stuck in people. So I walk into the trauma room, and there's this pleasant lady laying on the gurney. She's got a huge stiletto heel stuck smack into her face.
6-inch stiletto into the left orbit. It was embedded about 4 inches.
She had been out with friends. There was an altercation between her and another lady, and unfortunately, as we found out, the stiletto heel can be a significant potential weapon. And so a lot of times you have to do procedural sedation to get that out.
It was embedded so far that it was basically required lifting her head off the table.
Before it became loose, so you really had to,
out, yeah.
you had to put a lot of tension on that to pull that out.
60 pounds-ish.
She was so lucky, though, in that there was minimal damage. In the ER, I get to see it all and get to do it all. Even get to remove bullets. In this case, a BB. Our patient who just arrived is a 17-year-old who got shot in the face with a BB gun. Looks like it was more than just one shot. It looks like it was 4. One very close to the eye right there, so yeah. We're gonna have to extract them. I think there's one BB still buried in the skin. It's the one that's closest to his eye. BBs can potentially actually go through bone and go into the brain. I'm not 100% sure how many BBs are still in there, but I'm going to go ahead and get an x-ray. We'll get a better idea after that, so.
My name is Jeremiah. I'm 17 and I live in Mobile, Alabama. Me and my friends, we were just playing around, shooting the gun. We were having fun until they just started coming back at me. Shots hit my face and I hit the ground. Blood was pouring down my face. There was a BB stuck like right by my eye. And my mom was like, take him to the ER right now.
So basically the BB is outside, right up near the orbit, very close to the eye, and we have one lucky patient here. A lot of times if the BB is buried deep in the skin, you just leave it. You don't go fishing for it. But the BB is sitting there relatively close to the surface. I'm basically going to get a magnet. I think that BBs are magnetic, and we'll see. One of the things that I've discovered relatively recently is that I can use these rare earth magnets to actually pull the BB up and out of the skin. What I have here is a rare earth magnet, and I've got it in a sterile glove.
Yes, sir.
All right.
He wanted to use like a little magnet. It was weird to me.
I'm going to just touch these different wounds here to see if I can find where the BB may be hiding. There we go. Yeah, that's it. So what I'm going to do is see if we can actually pull it out with this without doing any additional incisions. When you're working with embedded foreign bodies, your goal is to remove it as safely as possible. All right, that just pulls the BB right up to the surface.
Okay.
We're just going to get some tweezers and we're going to try and pull it out. So, okay, there. See if you can pull up on that just a little bit. Go ahead and pull on it. This doesn't hurt, does it?
No.
Go ahead and pull on it. I'm going to. Okay, all right, okay. So I'm gonna give up on the tweezers here. That only pushed it back in deeper. I had to go to plan B. Let's just see if just using the magnet alone, whether we can pull that out, okay?
Okay.
All right, now go ahead and get it caught up there, okay? And I'm gonna see and try and stretch it as much as you can.
It was just pressure, nonstop.
See it? I've got it right here, guys. It's right here.
It's pushed back down now.
It will come out. We get it to the surface, and then any manipulation we do, it tends to go deeper again. We are so close. Just need to pull it back up to the surface. So that's where we're at. It's sitting right there. There we go. There it is. That worked. That time, the BB actually came out attached to the magnet, and so, you know, we're victorious. We did high fives.
The pressure was gone off my face, and I was happy that nothing bad happened.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Okay, do not play with BB guns. And so I'm going to tell Jeremiah is realize how close that was to your eye. As you're playing with your friends, you're goofing off and you're a little bit careless, and that's when accidents happen.
I kept the BB as a souvenir just to know not to play with BBs again.